today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 3 of the preseason, and we've got a good one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. Coming out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Yeah, this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw, escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Good work there on that completion. You know, once we made the move, Charles, from 4 preseason games down to 3, kind of tougher to know how to handle these games as a coaching staff. And they've decided they wanted at least some of their starters out there. They said probably for this entire first half. Do you agree with that?
Ordinarily, Brandon, I wouldn't, but I actually do, and here's why. When we went from 4 to 3 in terms of preseason games, we left a bigger gap between the 3rd game and the start of the regular season. So there's a lot of time for rest to build up, right? It's bad habits to form. I want these guys to play as much as possible in preseason and be ready to go when the season begins. So, yes, I'm all in favor of them getting some extra work here.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. Now back to throw. On the move to his left. And his throw's is going to be incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Right back to Pitts again. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Now the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Rolling to his left. It's Edwards again, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Touchdown! Anthony Furtzer from 3 yards out. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 1. Out of bounds here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. They'll set up to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all gets going. The defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some great matchups on that Sunday as well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And I know this is a quarterback who's looking forward to week 1. He's going to get a chance here, barring injury, to be their starter and to go into a season in the #1 spot for the first time in his career. But he's put the work in over his first 4 years in the league, and he feels like this is his time.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
To throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This pass caught at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Second and 11. Out to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. This just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
That's multiple times now. He's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Second and 5. Sliding out of the pocket. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons.